Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video day, and today we're going to be previewing the Houston Rockets matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, as the Rockets will be playing the unbelievable 36-6 Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. This will be regular season game number 43 for this Houston Rockets team after one of the toughest losses of the season against the Detroit Pistons. Let's give some credit to the Detroit Pistons. I have been hyping up the Pistons since the offseason. Go check my channel. Go look at my most popular video, which got like 8,000 views. I said the Pistons were going to shock the entire NBA, and it didn't really shock me when we lost to them last night because here, look, the Pistons are an example of what the Rockets are. They play fast, and they did that against the Rockets, and the Rockets got beat with their own game. The Rockets win games by having success defensively and having success in transition and playing fast, and they've won a lot of games like that this season. And that's what the Pistons did against the Rockets, and that's what the Pistons have been doing this year. And that's why when I did the video I made that is my highest viewed video in my 4 years of YouTube, and I did that, the whole reason I was so hyped about the Pistons was because I saw this Pistons team, and what I looked at was the team I just watched a couple months ago with my favorite team, the Houston Rockets, and how I saw them go from 22 wins to 41-41, and we're like a completely different basketball team. And I thought the Pistons had the potential that the Rockets had, jumping from 22 wins to 41. And they've been better. I mean, they've been so much better, and they I think this year's Pistons might be better than last year's Rockets. But those are two teams, this year's Pistons and last year's Rockets. They're two teams that have had two of the biggest jumps I've seen in my 8 years of watching basketball. And so credit to the Pistons for what they did the other day. A great win for them. But it's on to the Cavaliers tonight, and it's going to be a little bit of a tougher matchup. I've talked about how the Rockets are great at not losing consecutive games. That's going to be hard tonight playing this Cavaliers team, but we hope it doesn't happen. I really hope it doesn't happen because I'm going to this game tonight. If the weather can clear up a little bit. I've been so worried since Monday night with all this weather going on, all the snow that we only see once every 4 years. And so, I was so excited that it snowed, but I'm also so worried that the game's going to get postponed or I'm not going to be able to get to the game. But I think I'll be okay and be able to go to this one tonight. And I'm excited because I love the Cavs. I'm a big Cavs guy, and obviously won't be rooting for the Cavaliers tonight, being a Rockets fan. But I love the Cavaliers and love watching them play just like I love watching the Pistons play. And so I love this matchup. It's one of the best matchups I think you're gonna get to see this year for the Rockets, and I'm so excited to go to this game tonight. But I'm hoping for a win, obviously. And look, I think it's gonna be a little bit easier to do this. It's one of the more healthy games the Rockets have played recently. If you look at the last couple games against the Pistons, the Rockets didn't have Steven Adams. Against the Blazers in a road win, the Rockets didn't have Amen Thompson, and then against the Kings last Thursday, the Rockets did not have Fred VanVleet. So those last three games haven't been super healthy, with the other night against the Pistons not having Adams, then against the Blazers not having Amen, and then Fred not playing against the Kings. But that's going to be a little bit different tonight because all three of those guys are going to be on the floor. Steven Adams, who didn't play the night, will be healthy tonight. So same thing with Fred and Amen Thompson. And the other guy that's going to be out is Jabari Smith Jr., but at the same time, he's been out for weeks. So, that's not a new thing. And N'Faly Dante is a game-time decision for this game tonight, but he's a two-way contract guy, so he'd only be playing if the Cavaliers came into the game tonight and just kicked our butts. So he's not really helpful at all. But the injury is undisclosed. So let's get to the Cavs, though, because they have some injuries, and I think that makes this game a little bit easier for the Rockets to potentially win. Evan Mobley's out with a calf injury, and Isaac Okoro is out with a shoulder injury, and Karis LeVert is a game-time decision with a wrist injury. We'll see what happens with Karis. But I think that this is definitely a more winnable game for the Rockets with no Mobley, no Okoro, and potentially no LeVert. Now, the Cavs fans, if the Rockets win this game and the the Cavs don't have Mobley and Okoro and LeVert, let's not make excuses for the Rockets winning this game, because the Rockets also don't have Jabari Smith Jr. And even with the Cavs, team that they have with no Mobley and no Okoro, this Cavs team is still, I still think, more talented than the Rockets with no Jabari Smith Jr. So I think even if the Rockets beat the Cavs and there's no Mobley, I think you're still beating a better team. But so I'm excited tonight. What do the Rockets need to do? Here's the big problem with what they need to do. This Cavaliers team, it's one of the best 3-point shooting teams in basketball, which makes it really hard for them to win this game tonight. And that's why I don't really think they'll win this game tonight. I'm gonna have hope, but the thing is you got to shoot the ball well, and this team has been terrible for 3-point shooting this season, and so that's a really hard thing to lean on. But that's the number one thing you have to do, is shoot the ball well from the outside. That's the way to beat the Cleveland Cavaliers. Not many teams have done it this year, and the couple times they have been beat, they have been killed with the 3-point ball, and so the Rockets need to do that. And if they don't, I don't know if I see a win tonight for this team. So key number one is shooting well from three. And then, just doing what they do every night defensively against such a great offense. I really think those are the two big keys. And if they do that with no Mobley, the Rockets, I think, can get a win tonight. Let me know your thoughts on the Rockets game in the comment section, and peace out.